Good morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to our Morena Terrace project. It's a wee bit chilly out here this morning. It's about 10 degrees, so don't mind me being bundled up. But I wanted to give you guys a quick shot of the outside of the house, show you what the almost finished project looks like. We've got a couple downspouts left to do, and like 2 little pieces of flashing, and it will be all done minus that. Once we get through that, we'll jump in, take a look at the paint updates, and see where the plumbers have gotten. I haven't been inside today, so I'm kind of going to be as surprised as you guys out here. And I ordered a gimbal. It's supposed to be here later today, so I should hopefully be able to shoot a little bit more of a steady shot on the next trip out. So I've had to turn this into active mode, which kind of zooms it in more than normal. But you'll see we've got all the fascia and soffits done on the front, all across the house. And we've got our painters here inside, so that's whose cars are here. So we've got, there's just a couple little details that have to be finished as well, with some caulking once it gets not so cold. We've got a little bit of mortar. We've got a button up in the corner up there. We got the sill. We've got the doors all uncovered now. And we have to, once it's warm out, we have to pressure wash all the masonry down, get that cleaned up. But we got the sill set one day when it was actually warm out, which is nice. The electrician still has to do all the outside lights. So we've got outlets and lights going in, the soffits as well. That's still got to get wrapped up. Trim work's kind of done out here. And around the side, I'm going to try not to go sliding down the hill here. Kind of everything's wrapped up here. These ones, we have the downspouts done on this side of the house, but we don't have the kickouts done because we still got to do a driveway. So before we do the driveway in spring, we'll actually trench across here and run a pipe under the ground that'll roll it down there. Got the AC units are in down there. Generator set on the pad and back. We've got a guy who's got to come out and wire it up and get the plumbing hooked up to it still. The plumbers still need to hook up the gas line. It's all run and trench back there. Just got to be hooked up. So that's kind of our update for the outside of the house. So I will catch you guys back on the inside of the house. So one more thing before we jump inside of the house, look at the updates. Since we're out here in the day today, I actually want to give you guys a little bit of a quick 30-second update from the deck on the back of the home, now that the siding guys have it all wrapped up. So they ended up doing, and I didn't even plan on it, they took LP board and they trimmed everything out on the top of this, and it turned out fantastic. I could not be happier with the work from the siding guys. Their trim work just looks fantastic, and don't mind you, the windows are covered in plastic, so all the markings and stuff, as soon as we pull the plastic off, they're all gone. So I think they just did fantastic work out here. Just all around the house. I think they did great. This space feels so big. So I'm standing in the back corner here, and I mean, you can just get a grasp for how much room there is, and the views is kind of exactly what I envisioned in winter. A whole pond frozen in the background, and just a serene feel. I love it back here. And the client already he said this is kind of one of his favorite spots in the house. You know, sit out here in the morning, coffee is the plan, and I think it's fantastic. So I will catch right back up with you guys inside of the house. All right, welcome to the inside of the project for an update. We've got the vast majority of the paint's finished, a little bit of touch up, couple little things there. The stair guy finished putting the stairs down to the basement. They got those stained and covered. So I won't be able to show them to you stained because they actually covered them yesterday, right as they were finishing them. We've got the bullnose for the stairs, or not for the stairs, but for the catwalk are stained and partially installed. We have a couple left to do. So I'm going to take you for a quick lap through the house and let us know what you think. And we're going to just... we really don't have any updates in the kitchen since we were pretty much done in here last time. One thing I did notice, and actually it's my better half pointed out as she was walking through the house, She wants this so bad to have a drawer that has the exact size garbage cans of the drawer. So this means I get to do this in our house now. So that's one of the downfalls to building homes is, number one, you come up with new ideas either yourself or from your clients. Your clients come up with ideas that you're like, man, that would be great to have in my house. And when you live in an existing house, I think my house is 8 years old now, you start wondering, well, man, maybe if I just redo the kitchen, I could do this. And we're just gonna build, we were planning on building a new one for ourselves this year and kind of putting all of our ideas into it. We're gonna put that on hold and probably wait one more year. So I digress. Back to the update. My apologies. We've got color on the wall all throughout here. This is the final color. This same gray carries out pretty much through the whole house, except for the master bedroom, bathroom, closet, and the accent wall like we've talked about here. And actually, we've just added a little bit more to the scope of our work to help our client out here. On the side here and the side over there, we're gonna do butcher block top benches and stain them to kind of go with the color of the door. From the back, it looks kind of black from back there, but you can kind of see the color here. And we told you guys we're doing really dark stain on the stairs. That's the black stain that's on the stair treads. This is fresh stain here, which is why it's not covered. And you'll see our painters have covered all the stairs to make sure nobody damages them. All the hand railings are covered. So these stairs going down to the basement are all that same stain. And when you make the turn, same thing. They're all covered, done, and installed. And you can tell this wall still needs to be painted here. It's just got a skim coat on it right now, and that's going to get that same gray color as over there. And coming through into the master suite, paint is all done in here. It's a little bit of a darker gray than the other walls in the house. And I know we've mentioned in the past, that same gray, and now in this lighting you can kind of see the difference. Built-in tray on the fascia of it, we did that darker color to kind of accent it. And we've still got to pull our plastic off of our smoke detectors. And this upcoming week, our electrician's coming in, and they'll be doing all the trim plates over the outlets, hanging the light fixtures, and kind of wrapping things up. And in here, our floor is actually uncovered because the painters are done in here too. We were short 2 of the handles for these drawers, so we just got those dropped off, get those in tomorrow. We're just waiting on one last little piece to come for that, so we can get the shower head on. The shower will be all wrapped up. And as you'll see, this is the first time we've had the closet floors uncovered. Again, paint's all done in here, color's done, trim's all done. This is the point of the project. I'm learning not to move too fast with this camera. So this is the point in the project where it really starts to look like a house. You know, we're getting to the end of it and color's all done and it's looking like a home. We're hoping probably one more week and we'll be finished with everything from our original scope of work. And then we'll start working on knocking out the last little bit of the add-ons towards the end. Like we mentioned, we're gonna do those butcher block tops for benches by the fireplace. And we're actually gonna add a mantle to the fireplace and do some tile work. So we'll get that all knocked out, but the first and primary focus is to finish everything that was on the list to do. Get that done, then work on these extras, and then the last step of the project or process is to put together a punch list with the client. Walk through the home with them, take a pad of paper, and have them look for things that they think need to be addressed. And you know, you'd love to say right at the end of a project, you can just hand off a home, nobody needs to look at it, you've got everything nailed spot on. It just doesn't work that way. Building a custom home, little things will get missed. You'll have little nicks that somebody's clipped on the wall, moving tools and what have you out of the house, and it's just best to take the time, go through with a client, have them look at it. Before we even do that, we'll have our guys look at it and fix anything we can find, but getting extra eyes on the project towards the end really helps a ton. So, as always, we appreciate you all for taking the tour with us. If you are enjoying these videos of building a home from start to finish, let us know. Hit that subscribe button for us, give us a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or there's anything you need help with, put it in the comments below and we'll get you a response to help any way we can. Thank you all, and we'll catch you on the next episode.